So the NFL honors happened this Thursday. Let's just go through it. There's controversy off the rip, the big award, who's going to win MVP. If you've been listening to this channel, you know that I was fairly confident that the MVP was going to be Lamar Jackson. He was the first team All Pro quarterback in the AFC. Oftentimes, that will be a good indicator. Wasn't the case. Josh Allen won his first MVP. I think when people look back, they're going to be like, why did Lamar win last year but not this year? And then even conversely, why did Josh Allen win this year and not last year? Maybe it's, to balance that out. I think Josh Allen really did elevate the team. I don't think it's a bad pick, obviously. I think he really did elevate the Bills, who came into the season with not even low expectation, but the expectation that they were going to be second or even third in the AFC East behind the Jets and Dolphins, and they were 3 points away from making the Super Bowl, and they dominated the Jets and Dolphins this year. And they, if not for those Chiefs, they're the best team in the AFC this year. And Josh Allen is obviously a huge part of that success. So congratulations to him. Walter Payton Man of the Year, Eric Armstead, who is on the 49ers. Obviously that's great for him. Always like seeing that there. Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell for the Vikings. I think that makes sense. Your presumed starter goes down early. You bring in Sam Darnold, who is a reclamation project as much as he's an unlikely person to have success in the league. You end up going, 14-3, making the playoffs, being the 2 seed. You lose in the playoffs, but just tremendous job there for him. Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Really no surprise there. 2,000 yards. Nearly had the record if they had let him play that last week of the season. I personally do think that he gets the all-time leading rushing record. So great for him. Great for Philadelphia. Will be fun to see him in the Super Bowl. And then Defensive Player of the Year, Patrick Surtain II. Just an amazing year for him. I'll always be sad that, Patrick Surtain is kind of a Dolphins legend. So I was always someone who's like, maybe we'll get his son. That'd be cool. And it would have been cool, but that wasn't the case. But yeah, this year he just had another tremendous year. 4 interceptions. He had a touchdown. He had 45 tackles. He's just, first team All Pro, Pro Bowler, Defensive Player of the Year, the best player on the Broncos, to be sure, and the best defensive player in the NFL. The Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels, no surprise there. Nearly got his team to a Super Bowl, had a playoff run for the ages, really. And is a bright spot for the Commanders coming into this new era of Commanders football. So great for him there. And I'm sure Commanders fans are just very excited to have Rookie of the Year again at quarterback. Jared Verse from the Texans was the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Obviously, he was very good this year. That Texans defense is, I think, so good. I mean, they almost beat the Chiefs 2 times this year in the playoffs. They played great, and I just think, a really, really bright spot for that Texans team as they go on to probably run the AFC South for years to come. So those are the NFL Honors Awards that I wanted to talk about. How do you feel about Josh Allen winning the MVP? Do you think, like I think, that it should have been Lamar Jackson? Do you think I'm just a hater because I'm a Dolphins fan, so I can't fathom why it would have been Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson? I think that's probably fair. If you do feel that way, I'm sure I have some biases in my own mind as someone who's a fan of Lamar and maybe not as much a fan as Josh Allen. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section.